I think it's really special that Christ Community has put an emphasis on next gen and the gifts that we offer. And like for me in my life, my faith wouldn't be where it is today, and I wouldn't be where I am today without the leaders and the pastors that have really poured into me.
And I think a lot of students need people who can be real with them, who might not have all the answers, but they don't want all the answers. They just want somebody to walk with them and show them what it means to follow Jesus. And as I think about the legacy of Christ Community, I'm excited that I get to be just even a small part in the legacy of making passionate disciples, and really excited that I get to be a part of that in the lives of kids and students.
I feel like being a part of the legacy is something really important because it shows how Christ Community is growing as a church and how like more people day after day is putting their faith in Jesus, and how they start young and they grow through the church, and like the church is like a part of them, and like it's not like they're outsiders, it's the church is like their family.
Growing up in student ministries, I was discipled and pastored with a lot of excellence. And so now, as a pastor at Christ Community Church, I strive to do the same, to disciple students with excellence.
I went through Kids World, I went into student ministries, I started serving on the student ministries worship team around 7th grade. I continued to do that, and then I joined main stage worship team alongside of that, which has been really formative and such a great experience.
From when I started as like a 3-year-old to all the way through 5th grade, everybody in Kids World is always so welcoming, and it's such a pleasure to be here. It's always the fun part of Sunday to show up at church. And now being in middle school, I serve in the pre-K, and I feel like it's amazing seeing these little kids come in, and it's like it's amazing how these little kids, in their eyes, they like light up when they see the faith of God.
Having people to turn to when I have questions, and I feel like as a high schooler I have so many questions, and I feel like having such good leaders and pastors that I just feel really comfortable to be able to ask questions.
There are so many students who they feel unseen or unwanted, but this church says otherwise. Jesus says otherwise, and I get to be a part of telling a student, hey, you are seen and you are loved, and getting to walk with them.
I just really feel God during worship, and I guess I wanna be who I was looking up to, and have them see me like as an authentic Christ follower.
I'm excited about to see what I can keep doing to volunteer at the church. Like, I want to see these kids grow. I want to see how I can contribute to the church.
This is your church. This is not just your parents' church or your grandparents' church or your friend's church. This is your church. A church where you can come and belong and grow and serve and reach, a place where you can impact the community, or you can go on go teams or serve one another. You're not confined or excluded just to a next-gen space, but this is a church for you, that loves you and that cares for you and wants to see you grow into a passionate disciple of Jesus.